Hello there, Q.u.A.n.IQ here. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get into the video. So, this is gonna sound crazy, but I am an ex-hoarder. And the thing about hoarding is you don't realize like how deep you're into it, even if people point it out and make fun of you and stuff like that. And the moment that you realize the predicament that you're in, hopefully you're not too far deep into it like I am, to dig yourself out. People are probably looking at me like, how are you a hoarder? Like, I don't see racks of newspaper behind you and like hair clippings and whatever weird other things hoarders like to keep. But I do have a fascination with collections. Like, I had a hat collection for some reason, and I didn't like wear any of them except for when it was really cold outside and when I didn't feel like doing my hair. So I basically wore them all the time, but like only like one or two of them, not even like all of them, like switch it up type of thing. But whatever. I get mine from, my house burnt down, link in the description. I had a hard time dealing with the things that I lost, and I didn't get to keep them, and that was like a struggle for me. And then moving around from place to place, borough to borough, New York talk, it was hard. It was even harder to keep track of all of my stuff, and people would steal from me, I would lose things, and I would leave things behind, and it was just kill me inside a little. I would die thinking like, what if I never see that again? How could these people do this to me? That's mine. I would love to have it. I would love to keep it here next to me forever. And I think that's how that hoarding sort of started. And then when I started working, my aunt, for some reason, told me that I needed to keep all of my pay stubs and all of my receipts to do my taxes, which I've been doing my taxes for years, and I've never used any of those. Just use my W-2 form. I'm good. But it was just always hard for me to let go. So I had like boxes of receipts and like earrings that I swore I was gonna find the other one, even though I had lost it like 3 houses ago, 5 years ago, stuff like that. And I knew sort of that I was hoarding when I would look around my room and see clutters of stuff, and my aunt and people would come over and would say, your room's a mess, and I'm like, it's really not a mess though, it's actually clean. That's just my pile of notebooks over there that I swear I'm gonna look back on and need these notes for some odd weird reason, which I never did. And my friends would poke fun and tell me that I was a hoarder, and I'd laugh it off knowing that I was, but not really seeing it. And I'd watch those shows, what's that show, Extreme Hoarding or something like that, and I think I'm not a hoarder because I'm not like that. There's no freaking way I would let my house get like that. And I thank God that I didn't have a house when I was a hoarder, because my house probably would have looked like that, like newspapers that I didn't need piled up, and like a whole bunch of other stuff that I didn't need. I have a hard time still getting rid of clothes that I can't fit. Like, it's ridiculous. But I know when I have my baby, Eventually when I lose the baby weight, I'll have to go clothes shopping. Another reason why I keep all of my clothes even when I can't fit them is because I hate going clothes shopping, and that's just a self-esteem type of thing, because I hate the numbers getting bigger, the sizes getting larger, and I just don't have the mental capacity to deal with that. But even though I was telling myself I was a hoarder, and I would watch the shows about hoarding, and one of my aunts is actually a hoarder. We're trying to get her help, like, not professionally, but we're trying to help her understand that she's a hoarder, and she's in denial. But seeing that and having my friends and family tell me that I'm a hoarder, I didn't really care. And there was a show that got canceled, RIP, that she was a hoarder and she didn't even know it. Like, it was crazy. It's called Don't Trust the Bitch in Apartment 23, my show. And she was like 22 or 23 or something like that, and her roommate had went through her stuff and was like, why do you have this this thing from 7th grade when you don't need it? And I thought to myself, I have things from 6th grade that I still have, and before that, from what I can keep and hold on to, trying to hold on to the memories of my childhood, even though it was school and I hated it, but it was still a part of me back then. I just spit so far it almost reached the camera. My apologies. And that's when I decided to cut all of that stuff out of my life. I still like to keep collections. I have a problem, but like, it's manageable. Says every alcoholic out there. Like, yeah, I'm an alcoholic, but like, this one sip of tequila, not hurting anybody. 12 shots later. Yeah. But it's a struggle that I'm still dealing with. But one day I don't know, I'll hoard stuff, and one day I'll have to take a step back and look around and go through my things and say, do I really need this? And most of the time I won't, so I'll get rid of it. But a lot of the times I do like to keep on things as a just in case, rule number 1, always be prepared type of thing. And I still have difficulty with that, but every day is a struggle. And it's just one day at a time, you know? The life of hoarding. But I do love to think that I got help at such a young age that I won't, by the time I get older, have my own house, it won't be so cluttered with stuff and just a complete mess that I'm ashamed to invite anybody into my house. Or even worse, that I would let people into my house and have it looking a damn hot mess. So that's always fun. But yeah, thought I'd share some insight into the mind of Q.u.A.n.IQ, into the life of a hoarder. And yeah, that was it. Until next time, bye.